I want to now quickly bring in our editor Sahil Joshi from Mumbai. Sahil, you had broken that raid or survey, as the IT department is calling it. What time did it begin? What are we hearing has led to the IT department landing up at the door of the BBC? All right, we'll go across to Sahil in just a short while. Remember, our colleagues are trying to get as much information from our sources to it's a developing story to try and understand what has happened. We see there some of the employees of the BBC. We are being told that the employees, most of them, have been asked to go back home because the survey or the raid, as the IT department personnel are currently inside, and some of the phones have also been seized. So, Sahil Joshi is joining me, our editor from Mumbai. Also, Milan Sharma is on the ground there in Delhi, outside the BBC office. Sahil, first to you, because you'd broken that news. What time did it begin? What has led to suddenly landing up at the BBC office? And if it's a survey, why would you seize the phones? All right, let me bring in Milan Sharma also for the latest on that. Milan, so if the gates have been shut, do tell us the details about the Delhi BBC office. Have they been asked to leave? Are they staying put? Have they been told to stay inside the office? Who's been told to leave? Any details that you can bring us? Anyone willing to speak right now from the BBC office?
The media has been told not to speak to the media. So there the BBC employees were already told that you're not allowed to speak to the media. But whatever information we could gather right now, we are outside the BBC offices at the KG Mark building on the floors where the BBC offices are situated. The IT department is currently still carrying out raids. But of course, some of the employees who had reached the office in the morning are still inside, and the rest of them who were supposed to come in the next shift, in the afternoon shift, were told to remain at home and told not to come to office. Of course, what information we have gathered at the moment is that because the employees that were inside the office, their phones have currently been seized by the IT department officials. We are not being able to get in touch with them directly. But whatever we could gather from our sources, we have learned that, of course, raids are being carried out. Some documentation processes are being checked at the moment. The finance department is being questioned at the moment by the IT officials. Of course, this was a surprise raid, of course, as raids happen, and no intimation was given either to the seniors of the editorial department of the BBC office, neither in Delhi nor in Mumbai, as procedure from the income tax department. Yes, there's been talk of taxation irregularities from the BBC that is being said at this moment through unofficial sources, our colleagues have informed. But of course, this is going to be seen in a political light, considering the fact that the BBC documentary that was released but not allowed to be aired in India. There's been constant effort from universities and the opposition parties to air the documentary on the 2002 Godhra riot. Has not happened, but today we can link this with what is currently being going on.
Well, the politicians are definitely making that a link. They are saying this cannot be independent, but this is the income tax department, and they say there is taxation issues. Joining me now, Sahil Joshi. We've got that audio line back. Sahil, like I was asking you earlier as well, because you'd broken the news, they're calling it a survey, but then why would you seize the phones of some of the employees? What time did the raid or the survey begin? What is ongoing right now? What can you help us with, Sahil?
Well, today in the morning, in Mumbai, the BBC has two premises. One is situated in Khar, Mumbai suburban area, and the other the studio of the BBC World Service is situated in BKC. At the BKC office, the income tax officials from Delhi have reached in the morning, and after that, there were very few people there. The administration of the Delhi office of the BBC informed the other employees not to report to the office today. The Khar premises have been shut down at this point of time, which has been told to us by the sources. The Mumbai income tax department is not in the knowledge of any kind of raids, but what we are hearing is that these current surveys being conducted by the income tax department
Okay.
is as per the intelligence they have developed, is that the tax evasion is suspected, and that is the reason why the survey is being carried out in the BBC premises across India. They have a major setup in Delhi. Of course, they have a head office in Delhi, and as well as in Mumbai, they have various language offices. The Marathi, BBC Hindi
Yes.
offices are there in Mumbai as well. And that is the reason, what we are hearing is that the income tax officials, one team of income tax officials reached to the BKC premises in the morning, and after that, the BBC admin from Delhi informed the employees here in Bombay not to report to office today. And the car premises have been asked to shut down at this point of time. But not yet heard anything from the income tax department. We are here waiting to hear the official reaction from the income tax department, any kind of a press release that why these surveys have been conducted. But the sources actually are telling us is that they have they have noticed some kind of a tax evasion. It's kind of a suspicion that there is a possibility of a tax evasion, and that is the reason why these surveys are being conducted.